So I might not be in the video as much, but that's okay. I kind of want you guys to see what that is. Um, I had been getting a feeling like I've been being touched tonight a lot, so yeah, that's why I went live. Like I said, I wasn't going to go live, but I went live. Hey, BB. Trying to get it kind of more focused on everything. But yep, I've been definitely feeling like I've been getting touched like on the top of the head, back of my head. Hi, Opal. BB. I know I'm getting feedback, so hang on. There we go. You just enjoying being around tonight? Yeah. I heard you know what it is. I sure do. Go off. Step back. I heard you see me, and I said, yes, I do. That was all mental. So did you show yourself as a butterfly earlier? Or not a butterfly, but it was more like a moth. It was really kind of weird. Alright. You guys don't need to really see me. If you see anything in the room, though, let me know. Were you here because of protection? Is it a protection type thing? I keep seeing something off the corner of my eye over there. I'll put it over there for a minute. See if you guys can see anything. You see that? It's like a little streak right over there by that ball. If you look at it, you'll see like a little streak every once in a while. Bam. Just right there. Are you touching that ball over there getting energy? Is that what you're doing? I'm going to move that closer just so I can show you guys. what I'm seeing. I don't even know if y'all can see that or not. Yep, did you see that? Just lit up. Hi, Rose. You didn't like that lamp? Yeah, I'm still seeing arcs over there. Right over in that corner. How is everybody in here tonight? Two-day tension headache? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. If you're going to come through and have fun, go ahead. I'm just kind of chilling up here right now. Oh, okay. I heard flashlights, so yes, we will get them out. I will get the flashlights. It's always something, especially when I'm not ready. And I am not able to look at any... You've been booted. Hang on one second. That's weird. Are you booting people out? Are you causing connection issues? But anyways, I'm gonna set them flashlights up. Yep, that's what they want. Hey, Lynn, are you back in here? I'm working on it as quick as I can. Hang on. I feel like they're being a little bit pushy tonight. Like I said, I wasn't even going to go live, but unfortunately, I think they're going to kind of make me. Yep, this looks good. So I don't know why I'm kind of having a lingering headache. Opal, are you still fighting one? Because I still have, like, it's almost like a lingering headache. You know how you feel like when you have had a headache, but yet you still have one? It's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. There. Can you turn them flashlights off? Thank you. So let me ask this to the spirits, and you guys just kind of sit back. Um, is this is this normal for me communicating with you? We're just seeing another streak over there. Can you turn that flashlight off too? So are you listening? Okay. It's getting hot in here, like extremely hot in here. Can you touch one of them spirit balls that are on the table? Okay, so I know exactly what this was about. This is an attempt for them to bring more spirits in to communicate and talk before I go to bed. That's exactly what this is. It's interesting though because my grandpa was here coming through, and then now there's multiple spirits trying to communicate and talk at the same time. And I'm sorry guys, but I'm not going to be able to do that. But you are more than welcome to limit yourself on the questions or anything that you have, but one by one, not by a whole group, okay? I heard you were talking about me earlier. So, it's funny because I just got done watching a live with Johnny, and it's been very quiet. But after I watched his live, I did hear other things coming through as well. Especially somebody that ended up getting, like, hit in the back by the bullet. And I felt that pain 100%. Got anything to say? Speak up in this device up here. They'll be able to hear you. Is anyone else getting hot, like extremely just hot? Like, is somebody fighting like an illness or anything like that? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel extremely warm and very almost lethargic. Anybody been sick up in here? Okay, well, I know like I am getting beat hot. Like I am literally underneath a heating blanket, but I am burning up. Am I feeling what these people are feeling in the room? Am I picking up their energy? Okay. Yep. Who had a story? Did somebody listen to a story that somebody told somebody about? Because I just heard the word story. What is that? Okay, and you're not getting booted anymore, are you? You're wanting me to talk about what I was thinking earlier, wasn't it? That's exactly what it is. Okay. So if you guys are ready for this, I'll go ahead and talk to you. Don't know if you can hear me all that great. um, so they want me to talk about how the earth is getting, how there is no fun, there is no satisfaction, there is no, everything just seems evil. And the spirits are wanting to remind you guys that this is a one-time journey. If you come back, it's a one-time journey to make it what you want it to be. People are so negative these days. They just, it's all about self-gratification, instant, um, instant everything. And people don't wait anymore. They used to wait. They used to actually have conversations and be there and talk, and it's just not here anymore. It's like it's exiled. It's exiled out. There's no form of communication between people anymore. Um, and another thing is there no form really of communication between spirits anymore either. And the only reason I say that is because with technology, it's getting away from mediumship, it's getting away from being sensitives, it's getting away from everything. Times are changing. It's almost like people are in complete, utter denial of how this world is going and which way it is going. It's sad. And that's what Spirit's telling me, is that it's sad. And that's exactly what I heard them say. So yes, I will throw that in there if I do hear something about that. This is a really tough one because I heard there's nothing left in humanity. I was told there was literally nothing left in humanity. It's time now to take control and take back who we truly are. And this goes back to the conversation I had with the live the other day about going back to who we truly are. Not what we want to be, not need who we need to be, but who we truly are. There's a big, big difference. And there's already enough chaos and confusion in this world than going out there and making people mad for absolutely no reason. There's no point in them making you mad. You know, sometimes forgiveness is just the best thing to do. You just had a conversation with your son a couple hours ago. Yeah, and Carrie said she doesn't care for it. Even my son is a bit frustrated with it. Yeah, well, I mean, that's because people can't act like who they should be. You know, everybody wants to be a follower instead of a leader. You do not become anything or anyone becoming a follower. You have to lead yourself. Even if you take guidance in another person's way or directive, you're going to be in control. You're still going to be your own leader. Does that mean that you're following their footsteps? No. It means that you're learning and you're grounding yourself and you're figuring out who you truly are, not what. And it irritates me so bad to see these people just complete attitudes all the time, just unhappy, just, it's like a daily thing for me as being a medium, as being a sensitive, of feeling people's emotions. And those emotions can be a lot. And there's days where I'm like, man, can I even do this anymore? I mean, because it gets to be so tiring to the human body. But yet, it's like if I quit and give up, then I'm doing exactly what everybody else is doing. And I'm not going to do that. Yeah, exactly. Walking zombies. Nobody wants to be a walking zombie. I mean, they already created that at the workplace. Like, they want to act like we are zombies, that we are, I came up with that saying. It's kind of like that song that goes, and I got everybody at work starting to say it. They're literally saying now that I'm only human. Okay? That's a big context. It means that you're able to make mistakes. You're able to lead. You don't have to follow. You can judge, but remember about your own self before you make a judgment. Because if you judge others before you judge yourself, there's no point in that. Don't judge others. Be kind, be respectful, enjoy life. That's what it's about. And my grandpa was here earlier as well, telling me that he was glad that I did not kill myself. He's around. He was there. I didn't know it, but he was there when I was planning on doing that. And I'm sorry, this video might be taken down now since I ended up saying that, but it's true. And I'm here to speak the truth. I'm not here to sugarcoat shit, and I'm not going to. So if it gets taken down, that's their problem, not a me problem. Just be real with your guys' selves. Live, experience life the way that it was supposed to be given to us. We're going to all have that judgment, that time to where we reflect ourselves. So do good, but also learn from your mistakes of anything bad that you have ever done. And for some reason that is a constant header for me lately, is knowing yourself, respecting yourself, making changes when you need to, getting that higher energy out of people, because everybody contains low energy these days. And I'm not talking about, oh, I woke up tired, I don't have no energy to do this. That's not the energy I'm talking about. I'm talking about the inner spirit energy. Yes, exactly. It's like my screen name, like I said before, seen from within. I can see it all. I can feel it all. I can hear it all. It's a lot, but I'm here to help people. And as Lynn and Carrie and everybody else that is in the room that comes in quite often, they wanted me to be a preacher, but not in the context of preaching as a individual setting. They want me to preach everything from the good to the bad to everything in between. And I'm being told that's what we told you. That's what I needed to do. That's why I got the white candles to help ward off the evil and everything. That's why I changed my mental capacity to be able to do what I can. I'm lethargic due to trying to help a friend with his MS being taken somewhere. Taking some on to help alleviate. Yeah, and you know, sometimes you also got to take care of yourself before you're able to take care of others. Because knowing and understanding yourself, you know what you're able to do, what you're not able to do. And I'm not saying that you helping somebody is wrong, but you also got to keep in the back of your mind that, hey, I'm using my energy and my strength and my inner goodwill to help somebody else. But yet, are you getting that back? Are you getting that back from yourself, or are you getting that back from somebody else? If not, it might be too draining, okay? Yep, set boundaries. Know your strengths and know your weaknesses. And that's the thing, and here's a weakness for me that I turned into a strength, is knowing that I can talk to people, let them know what's going on in their lives. Now, if they want to take that direction and follow it, because I'm, like I said, I'm not going to be a bullshitter. I'm just going to tell you guys how things are, straight out of my mouth. If I feel something's bad, I will tell you, hey, don't do this. This is not going to work. But if you do it, in my mind, it's like, oh, well, they don't believe me or they don't listen to me. But then another part of me is like, you know what? They have to learn to make that decision themselves. And then they can be like, oh, you know what? That crazy mofo, he was right. People just need to listen. And that's what I'm here for. Good. Yeah, and I'm not saying that you didn't. I'm just saying that you need to take care of yourself as well as, you know, when you're taking care of others. And this is a great group in here. It's a great community. You know, I want everybody to be interactive, not entertained. I want you guys to be interactive. This is not just for entertainment. It's life. It's experiences. It's what we need to come back to and what we strayed away from. So does anybody have any questions for me while I'm up and them draining my battery out of my flashlight? Yep, set the boundaries. You got to worry about your own health too. Yeah, exactly. It will wear you down. It's going to get to the point to where you don't feel like you have a life anymore because, you know, and I understand helping people out, but you also got to realize once there's always a boundary and there's always a step that needs to be taken before the next step is taken. in Opal, you really don't have anybody there to be able to help you with the situation either, do you? Because I'm being told you don't. Yeah. But Spirit is definitely coming in strong, saying to take the time for yourself as well, enable for healing. That's why you're getting sick, is because you are not healing. You are using all your energy on somebody else and not looking after yourself or taking care of yourself, okay? And being an empath as well, it's not going to help you heal any quicker. It's actually going to drain you quicker. So it's funny, Lynn and Carrie can tell you this. They've seen my ups and they've seen my downs. I am a psychic medium. I am a psychic. I am a sensitive. I am more than what you guys can even imagine. Okay? And that all takes a toll on me. But there's times to where if I don't take a break, I know that it's going to ruin me. And that's not what I want. So if I'm not hearing, I'm feeling. That's empath. If I'm not feeling, I'm hearing. And if I'm not hearing or feeling, I'm seeing. If I'm not seeing, or if I do it all at one time, it becomes overwhelming. But it brings joy. But you also got to look at that joy as being a negative thing as well. That's where you got to mind your. That's where you got to mind your mind. Know what is good, and not keep opening up doors that you can't close. Okay. And it's all about the boundaries, and it's all about the steps and the guidance and the learning, and getting rid of the confusion. And that's funny, y'all tried to say something like that and I caught it before you ended up saying it. That's but anyway. They were like, oh well, we were speaking right through you, so we're going to throw some garbage in there. And I'm like, gotcha. Yeah, ground yourself more. Be out in nature more. Take your shoes off. Don't be afraid to step outside without your shoes. The more grounding you do, the better. You know what? You know how spirits maintain their composure and everything so much? It's because they also need grounding. They take the initiative to ground. That time that I take away from being a medium or reading for people or, anything like that, it's me grounding myself. It's me gaining that energy, that composure back, the strength that I need to continue. Yep, walk outside in your bare feet. It's like I always say, when we are born with nothing. Now, I'm not saying don't wear anything, but take your socks off. Go outside and walk on the on the ground barefooted. You'll feel a big difference. And all that stress, anxiety, negativity, all that is going to be absorbed into the ground through your feet, and you're going to feel that energy. unless you're like me, sometimes I touch things and I see things. So I forgot what exactly they call that. Um, but it's like if I were to touch this battery, I can see exactly what factory, what line, everything that it was made on. But I got to read into it to be able to do it. It's like when I first opened up, I had to realize what you know, what my intentions were going to be with this. A lot of information was given to me, but a lot of information was left out. I had to figure out what was good, what was bad, what needed to be done, what had to be done, how to change my mindset on things, how to fight negative energy, how to fight good energy, and yes, I will talk about that as well. And all of it, I mean, it's just what I had to do, because there for the longest part, or the longest time, a part of me was like, I don't want to do anything else. This is what I want to do. And even I'm being told you can't live that way.
It cancels out bottoms and floors.
Yep, and prayer is a very good thing to use. Prayer will get rid of a lot. I'm telling you, right now, your belief system and the structure that is based on the belief system is a very, very, very powerful tool. So is somebody in here thinking about giving somebody a second chance? Because I heard somebody in this room is wanting to give somebody a second chance, and I'm actually being told that this is a good idea. So run with it. Okay, and I do want to mention this, since the water thing was got brought up. The be careful, and I'm telling you guys 100%. Lynn seen this. I fought very, very, very evil entities in a house that I used to live in, and I used holy water. And I'm telling you what, if you ever seen marks on a guy's back, Lynn can tell you right now, if you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. I had 3 burns in the center of my back. If you don't know what you're doing, well, of course I do now, but if you don't know what you're doing at that time, and what type of spirit or entity or whatever it is, it's best just to leave it alone and ignore it. That's one kind of warning I want to use on holy water. Be very careful about how you do it, and ground yourself and protect yourself, because I'll tell you what, that stuff does work, but enhances what is in the house.
She just has horrible dark energy.
Yeah. You ever get that like magnetic pull to where like you're being forced away from somebody? That's your own energy telling you to stay away.
So CJ was telling me a story about an incident that happened that was outright wrong and evil.
Yeah, Carrie, and I'm actually being told to tell you you need to do the same thing about the barefoot in the grass. Um, and I'm also being told to tell you that you're going to be seeing some future changes as well. And they are going to be on your behalf, so that is a good change. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, guys. It helps out a lot. Get my channel out there on YouTube land. And don't forget, if you have questions about anything, you feel free to ask. I will tell you directly how I feel, what I feel about it, and give you a 100% answer as feedback. Yep. Yeah, grounding is very important for anybody. And I'm being told to tell a specific few of you, I'm not going to mention no names, but to keep the negative thoughts from entering your mind. And you know who I'm talking about. And if you can validate this, just type yes in the room. Otherwise, I'm not going to mention any names. But if you are willing to say, hey, yes, I am having these thoughts because it's exactly what I'm hearing, that there's multiple of you that are having these thoughts in your head. Keep that negativity out of your mind. Exercise your brain. Good. Yeah, definitely. It doesn't need to come to any of that. Are you guys already drained the flashlights? That reminded me of like a little kid being like, yep, you know, like, I'll touch that green, or I'll touch that button. Like, yep, I did it. That's the sense that I got, was like a kid doing that. But the final message is from Spirit, that I'm going to let them go. I will let them continue to play with the device or whatever that they want to. But I'm being told to open your mind to new ideas, but to close them to negative influences, okay? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know why it would be doing it unless they're playing with the guys' or the equipment, which is a good possibility. But always believe in your guys' self. Don't self-destruct. Do not let other people let you self-destruct. I'm not gonna lie, Lynn. I kind of got that feeling earlier, but I just wasn't gonna say anything about it. All right, it sounds good. I'll probably be on just a couple more minutes, and then I'm probably gonna head off too. I have to work tomorrow, but I figured I need to get on here and explain some things. So I appreciate you coming in, Lynn. Have a good night. You were too stubborn to break a year's worth of work. But well, I'll probably get off of here too, everybody. I know I'm gonna have to recharge some stuff because these were completely full batteries, and well, I can tell that they're not now. Um, they're telling me to tell you guys to have a good night. So anybody wants to tell them thank you and to tell the spirits good night as well, feel free. Keep a positive mindset, and you guys are welcome. That's what they are saying to tell y'all. And that they will be back. So, remember everybody, you've seen it on Seen From Within. Take it easy and clear your minds.